Good morning everybody, and it's Monday. We're going to be doing some phonics today, and George has asked if he can help. So say hello, George.
Hello.
Say hello everyone too, George. We're going to do some year one phonics. First we're going to practice the sounds that we know. What's this one? George? Shh, shh, shh. Do you know the action? Go. Shh, 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 shh. Good, we're doing another one. George?
A.
A, 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 A. You go A. Like an old person trying to hear somebody talking. What's this one? Pen down, please.
What?
Wah, wah, wah. It does another one as well. Do you know the other one, George? Wah, wah, wah. I bet you guys know the other one, don't you?
Ha.
Ha. Well done. Ha. Like who, ha, ha. Or what?
Hole.
Yeah, or hole. Well done. What's this one? No, give him a chance. Okay, now what is it?
O.
Oh, 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 oh. Good. So, give everyone a chance. Now, George.
O.
Oh, again, split digraph O. So it could be O, 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 O.
Oi.
Oi, 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 oi. Okay, now we'll put those down for a minute. We've got these cluster sounds that we've been practicing that help us with reading. So we do the two sounds, put them together, and then we talk about the words where we found them. So the two sounds, put them together, Can you think of a word with that pattern in it?
Belt.
Belt. Well done. Belt. Belt. I like felt. Felt. Halt. Halt. Stop. Halt. Let's do another one. A word with that one in?
Pterodactyl.
Blimey. Pterodactyl. That makes a different sound, George. Well done. Sometimes I don't hear the p. We're thinking of kept or leapt or... Yeah, okay, we're doing the sound. It's an easy mistake, but because we're doing the cluster sounds, p-t makes a p-t. See, even when you're in year 3, you don't know everything. But it does sometimes make a t. You know that. What's this one? Gr, 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 gr. A word with gr.
Ground.
Ground. Green. Grow. Lots of gr words. We'll do one more of these. So the sounds are sp, sp. Put them together. Sp, 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 sp. Can you think of some words with that sound pattern?
Spelling.
Spelling. Very good. Spelling. Spoon. Grasp. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah? Okay, we'll put those down and we'll get on with today's sound. Today's sound, if I could just write it first.
Spelling and gasp.
Yeah. I'm just going to do the first one, George. So today we're doing this one. What's that sound? Y, 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 y. But today it's not y, y, y. Today it is E, 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 which we often make with this letter. But that isn't. That's I. I, I, The E, let me show you this word. What would that word be? H, A, P, E, H, A, E. What's that word?
Happy.
Happy, good, happy. Okay. Again, people muddle it up with this letter. The I, What's that word? Imp, imp. An imp would be like a little pixie or a little magic thing. What about this word? E. E. Funny. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny. And another one. Mega, mega important word. E. E. Mummy. Yay, mummy. All right, let's give you a go, shall we? So I'd like you to pick up your pens now. Pick up your pens or pencils. And your first word to spell, a bit like mummy, is daddy. Daddy. So let's do some sound buttons. D-A-D-E. D-A-D-E. Shall I give you the blue one, George, and you can have a go? Let's let everyone at home see the sound buttons. You can pause here if you want.
This one have a go.
Yeah, George is going to have a go and you have a go and we'll come back and check. Daddy. D-A-D-E. Quick, quick. It'll be a long video. Good boy. He's doing well. Okay, let's see what George put. George put digraph D-E. Daddy. Well done, you're correct. Well done. Another one. Got to be quick, George. Another one. Oh, he's put the lid on the pen. The next one is only. O. Ooh, how do you make an O with one letter? Think about that. O. And don't say it. Don't say it. O and L-E. You're going to have a chance in a minute. Only. O-N-L-E. Only. So 4 sound buttons. Pause if you need to. George is going to write it. You're going to write it. Only. Good. Right, ready? Reveal time. George put O-N-L-E and George is correct. The only thing I would say for you, George, is that looks a bit like a H because it's got a long ladder on it. Your N should be like that.
I know, sometimes I make mistakes like that.
Everybody does, it's fine. We like mistakes because that's how we learn. If you don't make mistakes, then you know everything, don't you? Then you don't need to learn anything. Anyway, let's move on. No, George, we've got to get on.
See the video.
So the next thing we're going to do is a bit of a spelling learning. We're going to be practicing these words all week. Remember last week we had wood and we had people. This week we have Mr. Which is a very funny spelling because that doesn't look like Mr, does it? But it's a short way of saying Mr, like the Mr Men. You have a capital M and you have a We've missed out loads of letters. It's ter, but Mr for short, okay? Right, next one we're going to learn is Mrs. 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 Same as Mr, but it has a S on the end. Again, it's a short way to write it. Doesn't make complete sense, but that's why we just learn it so that we can do it. Mr and Mrs. Have a good look. I'm going to cover them up in a minute and I want you to have a go at writing Mr and Mrs. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, your turn. Can you write, no, George, you don't have to do it this time. Can you write Mr and Mrs? And then check in 3, 2, 1. How did you do? Did you get Mr and Mrs? 2 more spellings to learn this week. Pen. First one is took, and you can use the phonics for this. T, U, K, T, U, K, T, U, K. Okay? And the last one that you can also use the phonics for is home. I'm going to put it over here because we're running out of room. So, H, O, split digraph, H, O, split digraph, Right, have a look at took. I'm going to cover it up and I want you to write took in 3, 2, 1, go. Pause if you need to. I'm going to reveal it so you can check in 3, 2, 1, go. Took. Got it? Well done. Now home. H, O, split digraph, in the middle. I'm going to cover it up so we can do a lip cover right check. I'm covering it up in 3, 2, 1. You can pause here if you need to and then come back and check in 3, 2, 1. Did you get home right? Home is an important word as well, isn't it? Home is a very important word. Right, I'm just going to clear the board. Right. And I'm going to write 4 words and we're going to do a bit of look cover right check on a couple of them. But first let's read them. We're just writing these out for you, sorry. There's no quick way to do this. Oh, this is a tricky word. check I've spelt it right. Let's have a look at these 4. It is, yeah, well done. So have a look at these 4. Sorry, George, but I've got to hold that in front of me. See if you can read them. Pause the tape, and when you're confident that you can read them, come back and we'll do it together. Okay. Right, in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to go through them with you. So the first one, not too bad, is it? Starts with a S, N, E. Put it together, George. S, N, E.
Sunny.
Sunny, like today. It's been a beautiful sunny day. We've just been out, haven't we? Yeah, we had a really long walk. It was lovely on a sunny day to go for a walk. Next word. G-I-M. What? George, is that gim? What is it?
Gym.
That makes a J. G makes a J. So it's J-I-M. Gym. Tricky one. Okay, we know this. We've done 3D shapes in maths. This one's easy. P-I-R-A-M-I-D. It's a bit of a long word though, isn't it? P-I-R-A-M-I-D. Let's do it a little at a time. Pyramid. What's it?
Pyramid.
Pyramid, brilliant. What's a pyramid like, George?
At the bottom it's a square, and up at the top and to the top it's triangles.
Yeah, it's got sides that are triangles, and it's a 3D shape, isn't it? And sometimes it's got a square base, sometimes it's got a triangle base. I guess it could have other shape bases too, but we just do the squares and the triangles, don't we? Anyway, well done, George. Thank you. You can always talk about maths when you're talking about phonics. Next one. This is a really long word, and I wonder if you got this one. S, I, M, P, A, S, E are the sounds. Let's put it together. It's a big one, so we'll do it a little at a time again. S, I, si, M, sim, sim, simpa, sympathy, sympathy. What's that, George?
Sympathy.
Sympathy. When you've got sympathy for someone or something, then you kind of feel sorry for it, don't you? It's got 2 is in that word. What a lovely word. Well done. We're going to do a bit of spelling countdown. Yay! To practice our maths word first of all. So don't rub anything out, George. I'm going to cover up the word pyramid in a minute, and I want the people at home to write pyramid. Okay? So have a good look. Pyramid. 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 Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cover.
Right pyramid.
Thank you. And I'll uncover it. You can pause here if you need to. Uncover it now in 3, 2, 1. Did you get pyramid right? Yay! You could draw a pyramid as well if you want to. It looks a bit like that. Pyramid, yay! Next one I want you to look cover right check is, let's do sunny, shall we? Sunny. Okay, have a good look at sunny. 3, 2, 1, cover it, George, thank you. Okay, and uncover, George. Did you get sunny right? Brilliant. Right, okay, folks. I'm going to, should we write a sentence or should we get them to read it or write it, George? What do you reckon? Reading sentence or writing sentence? Should we get them to read it today? Yeah. And then tomorrow you can write a sentence. Hold on, it's mine. You can read it with us in a minute, George. You can help. Okay. Right, so what's that sentence? No, wait. We'll do that in a minute. I'll pause here if you need to. Read the sentence when you can read the sentence. Come back and we'll read it together. Okay? So me and George are going to do it with you in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. George, can you read it from there? If I do the my. Not E there, not E, because it does change, doesn't it? My, we know that. E.
Mummy.
Mummy.
My mummy. My mummy is.
E.
My mummy is funny.
Why? Thank you, George, I am funny, aren't I? My mummy is funny. What a nice sentence. My mummy's funny too, but she's not here.
I write a sentence.
Well, you might be able to write a sentence in a minute, but what's wrong with my sentence? Because I didn't remember everything, did I? I've got a nice capital letter at the start. Yes, I've got finger spaces. Look, you could fit my fingers in my finger spaces. All my words are on one line, so they're not split across two lines. George, you're jumping up and down. What's missing?
The full stop.
Can you do it for me, please? Good. Look, not a football, just a nice little full stop on the end of my sentence. Well, thank you folks at home, and thank you George. That was a fun phonics lesson with a very special guest, and we'll leave you there. Lid back on the pen so it doesn't go dry, and I'll see you tomorrow for a bit more phonics. Bye bye George. Say bye bye everyone.
Bye.